become more and more popular. I see the same question coming up every week, if not every day, on the forums and Facebook pages. This is a military account where I take care of, 120 of these units, and they all have this sheet vinyl floor on the downstairs and upstairs bathrooms, which is no different than plank vinyl or vinyl tiles, but as you can see, the tenant that moved out was just shoving dirt under that refrigerator. And this is typical in that it has a faux wood grain, which makes it less slippery. And what I'll do on this, what most floors need, is a sweeping. And I use these Discount Mop Direct sweeper bonnets, if you want to call it a bonnet, but I'll get all this loose stuff up, chase myself around, do the whole floor, and these things sort of have a static cling to them, and that a lot of the junk sticks to this mop head, particularly the hair. Then I will mop or spray down, in this case, something fairly aggressive. And you can go as alkaline as you want with plenty of solvent to break all that gunk down. And I'll start scrubbing with this Contact scrub head, which has probably the most abrasive flat mop head you'll find. And then I will steam clean it with a wand, rinse it out, and then go with something absorbent afterwards to get the excess water and any remaining soil off. And this is also a Contact product. So we will, I'll show you all the steps as we go. First things first, we're gonna hit with the dry mop. If you've never used a dry mop head like this, you wanna keep the forward edge going forward the whole time. You don't wanna use it like a broom and sweep with it, because the bulk of the dry soil is staying on that front edge. And I will work in a circle, working my way to the center of the room and create a little pile that I can clean up with a broom and a dustpan. And just go around and around, try not to get too dizzy. And when we take a look at what I've gathered through half this room, you can see a lot of it stays on the floor. It's all falling off the head. And there you go. Yummy. Lightly soiled areas, it can be as simple as using a neutral pH, no rinse formula cleaner that you can get at virtually every janitorial store in America. And this is almost always $10 a gallon, and if you're using hot soft water, you only need an ounce to get the job done. You don't want to go more than that because it becomes a rinse cleaner at that point. So I will mop this down, scrub it in with the Contact scrub head, and then mop up the soil with the absorbent pad. If you get your customers onto this product, this is the same as Bona Clean hardwood floor cleaner. That's $10 for a ready-to-use quart. So for $10 of this product, you can give them 600 quarts of a ready-to-use product. They will love you for that. Down, I don't know, maybe a quart or so of a high alkaline pre-spray, in this case some Firestorm. And now I'm going to spread it around and then proceed to use my CRB to scrub her in. Contact scrub head for getting where the CRB won't. You can do it before or after CRB. And along the baseboards and under cabinets, it's just terrific. And you can see where this area was pretty bad. It does a pretty decent job of breaking it loose, but this is so caked in and embedded in the grain, it's going to take the stiff commercial brushes of the CRB and the 700 PSI hot water of the wand to break that junk loose. Magic of the 10-inch CRB. Go into the worst zone here. And you'll see it just make absolute mud out of this floor. Nothing, I mean nothing works as well on wood grain vinyl as one of these machines. I prefer the 10-inch, 15, 17, 20, they all work as well. I just like the maneuverability and the lightweight of this little bad boy. This is some kind of stucco that was stuck on the floor here, all this white stuff. Which this thing isn't even getting off, so hopefully the steam cleaning gets that off. You can certainly see all the mud coming off of this thing from probably a 4-year term in this military complex. They had 5 kids and 2 dogs, so I can understand why it's so filthy. This out here is done and looking great. You can see I'm using a normal glided carpet cleaning wand at 700 psi with just a fresh water rinse. It's going to get kind of noisy, but watch what happens. The thing you want to remember when you're working around MDF baseboards is to get the water away from the boards themselves so it doesn't get underneath and cause them to swell up. Got to keep that in mind when you're wanding as well as mopping down the solution. So I got a couple of paint and drywall things I'll have to do by hand. You can see over here. That's it. It's coming out pretty good. Well, that's good.